Yeah, I mean, it's so Bhagavatam. We gotta act, and like people, like you were saying, if they would just put that, you can't really serve two masters, and so you either serve those who are still under the Maya, and so Bhagavatam explains that. I mean, you could, it's a map, man. These books are a map, Prabhupada's books. So Bhagavatam explains there was the case, so they got the wives of the Brahmins. And the Brahmins were like their gurus, and then the opportunity, to serve the ecstatic devotees, who are the real authorities, came up. The Brahmins wouldn't go. They didn't believe. They thought, no, we're much better. Look, we're dressed like, we do pujas and all that important stuff, But the wives, their hearts were attracted to the cowherd boys. And then they just said, well, we're going. And the husbands tried to stop them. See? They were their gurus. The husbands were Brahmins, and they were the gurus of their wives, the authorities.
Absolutely.
The Vedas say you must, and they even said, oh, you must obey your authority. We're your gurus and your husbands, and you should obey us. But they didn't do it. They said, no, this is a higher principle. We're going to go to the Shuddha Bhaktas, the ecstatic persons. They are more intimate with Krishna. You're more distant. And you're trying to hold us back. So in other words, you're adverse to the next level. See, so Bhagavatam is teaching that. So Bala Maharaj is the same thing. So anyway, they go there and they get love of God very fast. Just like people, they come here, when they're really all in, they get love of God really fast. You see, it's the same thing. We're living Bhagavatam example here of what works. See, I'm telling you, why do I tell you what these things so clear and everything? Because this is happening in our Sangha. We're a living example, devotee Sangha example of the Bhagavatam working as it did whenever that was, 5,000 years ago. Okay? Same thing with Bali Maharaj. He had a guru also very powerful like Narayan Raj and like maybe these other guys, Narada, from their austerities, very powerful, very effulgence even. See? So, and he could even raise the dead. I mean, that's a lot of stuff. But he was found to be adverse to Shuddha Bhakti, the ecstatic devotees. This always gets them, it smokes them out. Man. So I'm teaching on the subtlest and subtlest of all obstacles. If you believe my opinion, which will make more sense if you listen to it than any other opinion of Narayan Raj, Radhanath, or any Jayapataka. If you can really look at this impartially, you'll see this makes more sense and is more in alignment with Bhagavatam, and it shows where they're caught up. Mm-hmm. See, I can only teach by example this. If I'm not this example, you will not know the Bhagavatam as it is. See? So Bali Maharaj said, well, listen, okay, you're a powerful guru, you're a spiritual master. I believe that you could deliver me. See, everybody's going to say, I believe that and everything, but it's now because he was taught by a pure devotee also on the side, Prahlad. See, he was in that family, demon family, but he was taught by a pure devotee. He said, well, listen, I was taught by Prahlad that you're adverse to Shuddha Bhakti in the form of Vamanadeva. That's the next stage. And so it's okay, see, because he was taught, like Bhagavatam is teaching, I'm teaching now, according to Bhagavatam as it is. They're wrong if they say, oh, you shouldn't go on. If anybody is adverse to the ecstatic devotion that is proven to be Shuddha Bhakti here, see, if you're against that, see, that means that person's stuck in the level, and their authorities stuck in that level, and they can't move. And you can't move if you believe in their preaching. See? And their preaching isn't as it is, as I'm describing. Here you can check all these things, and you'll see they're caught up in these obstacles. They can never even mention any of this stuff. They don't know it because they're caught up in it. It's like Lalita. She's caught up in Putana. She can't see impartially. She's emotionally attached to being, I really want to be in charge. Control. Control freak, we all know that. It's just kind of, this is that level, when you control. Jump over the guru, become like the guru. I want that. See, I want to steal the knowledge, Ravana wanted to steal the knowledge, but she thinks she's got the bhakti. Now she wants to steal the knowledge. Ravana wanted to steal the bhakti. So I'll just grab it, in the form of this this neophyte Balaram, you know. So you see, we pointed out, so it is okay. And as a matter of fact, Bali Maharaj got flowers. The demigod said, "Oh, you passed the test." See, you are able to, you believe in the preaching of a pure devotee. If you believe my word is in line with the Bhagavatam, you'll get over the obstacle. Otherwise not, you stay stuck. If you do believe, you'll get the glories that we're getting. We get flowers. This is what flowers showered on us by the demigod. They're blessings, man. You know, and more than that, because we get Krishna's blessings to chant in ecstasy, to just I take great pleasure in telling everybody what's really in Bhagavatam. It's so nice to be able to tell people as it is, you know, speak as it is, and they all can check it. You can say, you can look, wow, Bali Maharaj did. He gave up a very powerful, says it was his spiritual master. What about you guys? You got Narayan Maharaj as your spiritual master? What is the difference? He's a Bhagavatam example. What's the difference if you got Jaipataka or Radhanath? You know, look at, I just told you, man. Here I'm showing you that there's a higher bhakti like Shuddha Bhakti, and it's producing ecstatic love in others. And Radhanath took one of my disciples, misled him away, and so Narayan Raj stole two of them. Just right on. They initiated 2 days. Can you imagine? Didn't know him from Adam. Didn't know anything. And he just said, "Oh, hey, give them to me. I don't have enough. I have thousands, not enough for me." That's that stuff. That's under the whammy, man. See? So, hey man, by your actions, you've shown where you're at. See? And by my actions, I show where I'm at. See? So I'm kind of doing the same thing that they're doing. I'm here to steal their disciples, but but for the right intention, because the stealing's always going to go on. See, they're going to say, "Oh, you see, you're trying to steal the Narayan Raj." Yeah, I am, because Krishna's a thief, isn't he? Mm-hmm. For the right reason. Didn't he steal the clothes to purify them, so give them back to the gopis? Yeah, so we're all thieves. Maya's a thief also. She's trying to steal your bhakti. And I'm trying to steal your illusion. You steal that covering so that you can get real bhakti. So yeah, you know, I'm doing it. That's why you can say, "Yeah, Gaurahari, you're a fault finder." Well, you're saying all these things about the faults and finding fault. Yeah, you're right, but for a different reason. See, when you chant this mantra for years in ecstasy, your heart gets really clean. And then you do the same thing, Maya. See, you're under now Yoga Maya, and then there's Mahamaya. See, Mahamaya is not, because you don't chant in ecstasy, your heart stays dirty, and then Mahamaya uses you for her pastimes, and you block the path of that. But now Yoga Maya, and see, this is proof that we're in the pastimes, because Yoga Maya is using me to do basically the same thing, but for the right reason. To steal disciples away from the illusion. How else can you do it? There's Maya. You got to act according to the nature of Yoga Maya or Mahamaya. Mahamaya just causes Narayan Maharaj to want to steal my disciples. This is a new revelation, by the way. And yeah, and Radhanath to mislead them also, because they're still got a little bit of God. They're doing their best and doing nice things and all that stuff. Yeah. It ain't good enough. You got to be used by the Yoga Maya potency to pull even people out of that. Because it's like Paul said, your good deeds and your nice is like filthy rags. Because you do one filthy thing, under that, you can't get free of the snake, which is envious, jealous, and competitive with the pure Shuddha Bhakti potency. The real Guru has surpassed that. See? By ecstatic worship of Krishna. See? So I admit I'm a thief, man. Man, I'm a thief. I'm here to steal from Narayan Raj and from Radhanath and from Jaipataka. But my reasons are good, aren't they? Doesn't that make sense? Because they see Yoga Maya, Mahamaya. This is Maya Tattva and Rasa Tattva. It's Maya. The Yoga Maya or Mahamaya is a reflection and forces people to do what Yoga Maya does. See, that's why it's a little bewildering. You got to associate and hear from a devotee for a long time to get this, because you think, hey man, you're doing what you're preaching. Well, you're such a hypocrite. See, it appears hypocritical. I say, hey, he stole my disciples and all that, and I'm trying to steal his. Isn't that kind of hypocritical, huh? Yeah, right. Krishna's a hypocrite, but for the right reason. See, it seems like I'm preaching, but I'm trying to bring people to the next level. He can't. They're trying to bring them down or keep them down. See, it's a different motive. I have to act like this. I have to steal. If I'm going to be guru, I have to steal from the illusion, right? The illusion is trying to steal from Krishna, so I have to represent Krishna to steal from the illusion. See, Lalita can't help. She has to steal from the truth, because she has to steal. She got Balaram, got one. See, that's her nature. The nature of this, you got to steal. There's some Mahamaya there. See, and I'm trying to steal it back, steal her back from that by preaching again. That's why guys say, "Oh, you say there's no Putana in you." Well, there's kind of a Putana here, but it's for the right reason. Because you see, if their Putana exists in Mahamaya, that quality exists in Krishna, but for the right reason. Why do you think it says Krishna's a thief and a liar? See, Krishna is being, or what do you call it? Maya is lying to you all the time. See? So how does that work with in this potency? Like, how am I lying to people? Am I lying to anybody? I'm not telling you the truth. Something about that one lying thing. This is it. Okay, yeah. It's the truth. That's all we got in Kali Yuga. Maya is lying to you in the name of truth. That's it, okay? Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm telling you the truth as it is, see? And you can check it in the Bhagavatam. See, Bhagavatam is the truth as it is. But Maya is lying to you, taking the Bhagavatam and twisting everything. That's a jewel on the head of a serpent. See, so all these persons, because just by the fact you have a checklist that's different than what's in the book, that's a lie, isn't it? You've just twisted the truth. So I'm taking that twisted truth, that lie, and just taking the knots out of it and say, no, that's what's in the book. See, so, and they think it's a lie. If you're attached to the illusion, you'll think, Gaurahari, you're lying, you're a liar. See? So you're lying, you're not telling the right thing. And I had this, Narayan Raj devotees, they listened to me like, what are you saying? This is wrong, and I never heard that. And, you're right, you never heard that, because you've been hearing over there. Yeah, my opinion differs from all opinions. If you're in Maya, my opinion differs. Mm-hmm. So my opinion differs from the Ritviks. Why? Because they're in a certain kind of Maya. Maya differs from Narayan Raj, because there's a certain kind of Maya there. And ISKCON also, they got a certain kind of Maya with their checklists and all that stuff that doesn't check out with the book. All of it doesn't check out with the book. See? So therefore I fit the verse where it says, and people might say, well, you see, where's your confirmation? You got nowhere. Well, it says that I got the verse confirming. You don't understand it. A great personality is not a great personality unless their opinion differs from everyone's. From others, all others, unless they're self-realized. My opinion doesn't differ from Krishnadas Kaviraj or Prabhupada in this book as it is. So there are some people that agree with me. Same thing with Jesus, his opinion differed from everybody else. And they said, who's your witness? Who's your witness? He had to say, God is my witness. The scriptures are my witness. Because no living being can confirm him, just like here. There's no living being I found, and I tried to confirm what I know, and are knowing increasingly every day. There's no path as perfect as this, as good as this, than the one I followed, because I tried to find it. They said it's in Radhana, in the ISKCON. They said it was in Narayan Raj, in Gaudiya Math, and the Radhakund Babaji's. I went there. It's not like this. There's nothing like this. All you have to do is do the 30-day challenge and you will see it yourself. If you can't do that, you don't really want Krishna. I don't care if you're a big sannyasi, ISKCON guru, or Radhanath, or anything. If you're not here doing a 30-day challenge, you're just bullshitting people. You're under the Mahamaya, bullshitting them because you want name and fame or some other bullshit thing. And people who believe your bullshit stay in their bullshit. If nobody out there can do the 30-day challenge, you're just full of bullshit, man. I already did the challenge. Spent more than 30 days checking you all out. And if you can't do this, you are really blatantly liars and cheaters. I checked you all out, and you can't check this out for 30 days. Then you're bullshitting people, you're bullshitting yourself, and you'll remain in your bullshit your whole life and die in your bullshit. Is that clear?
Very clear.
Is that clear?
So clear.
Yeah. I'm starting to really enjoy being myself.